What is going on, guys? We've got Trophy Titans icon Essien, 91 rated, 3-star, 4-star, and definitely a just deserved Essien card. I feel like we've been waiting for an Essien to be involved in some sort of promo. Obviously with Team of the Year, with Foot Birthday, there's always been a shot, but not really loads of icons in it. I like the fact that they've given him one in this. Again, serial Premier League winner. I think he's got, I don't know if he has a cheaper version than this, because I know some of them obviously have the junior versions, but I can't seem to find Essien's one. At the minute, 650, so a relatively good price, to be honest. The defending looks good. I was kind of hoping maybe we got a 5-star weak foot or a 4-star skill upgrade, but again, I will absolutely take the minimum amount of upgrade we possibly can, as I think normally he's a 3-star, 4-star. No, he's a 3-3. So he's already got that nice upgrade there. Never going to disagree with any sort of upgrades, which obviously we do need. Good defending, great physical. Obviously the dribbling's looking pretty decent. The agility could do with some work, but we've gone with the anchor to get as much pace, defending and physical that we possibly can. It will give you, if I can find it, 90 pace, 96 defending and 96 physical. Let's just have a look and see what he does. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. Want Essien on that like extra little bit of a zone there. This is where I need, oh god, Essien there. Feels nice on the agility, very nice kind of jockeying side of stuff, which is always nice. Again, with a CDM, kind of, he is more of a CDM really. He's not going to be my box to box. I kind of need him to be able to just do that. Make the tackles, get the pass off, and then that's it. That is literally the only kind of a couple of things that I ever need from any sort of really defensive midfielder. And then I have obviously a Zidane, somebody else in the midfield that is kind of my rock that kind of goes forward, can obviously have that shooting mentality. So they should make a relatively good partnership, as obviously the passing's pretty good already, as well as then the defensive and physical attributes being very, very top notch as well. Good tackle from Essien. He's trying everything to keep the ball. In terms of a DM work, is doing absolutely fine. In the right positions, obviously has quite a nice pass on him. I really can't fault him for anything that he has done. Obviously out of my control, most definitely. But in terms of a player, I think a solid CDM. The only issue is we've got a lot of them. Essien with Pedro. Knows he's not going to catch him. We have got the ball on the other side and we've risked a tackle. Could have been a red card. Oh, I think it is as well. Is that a red card? How do you have an advantage for a red? Well, I suppose you can. Good ball into Essien. He's going to try and find something. Gets the pass off nicely. Doesn't manage to find the connection with Mbappe. But again, in terms of dribbling, he's a nice card. He's definitely not the greatest dribbler in the world, which, again, I'm not necessarily anticipating him to be. That is why I personally run more of a DM with a CM, just because I feel like you've got the nice complementary styles of the two there, rather than necessarily having just two DMs to really work it out. But in terms of passing, we've been absolutely brilliant with him. Definitely gets back nicely. He's got good pace with the anchor. In general, a beautiful CDM. It just depends on what the price does drop to in the end. That's going to be the big thing for him, for me, is purely that price point. If he's over 600-700, which I doubt it very much, then you could definitely see better options for the price. But in terms of what we're going to probably see him at, I feel like he'd be a fair number to get. Now Essien pushing a little bit more if we can. Nice little work from him. Can we find him through there? Little dinking ball. It's a cracking ball into Mbappe. And Terrier misses it as well. Essien's got the beating of him. Even gets the ball away, which is perfect. Finds it back to him. And again, if we can we ping a ball into Mbappe? Finds the right bit. How on earth we managed to stay away with that one? The reactions on Essien as well, very, very nice. Especially just that quick thinking, tackling. Obviously the passing's really good. Solid card. There's very little to say with some of these icons, because we know how decent they are. Essien was just waiting for that big upgrade. That just that even extra 1 or 2 was going to be perfect for him. As he is, I even still think now his base version is such a good CDM that works really well. It is just a fact now that we do have a lot of solid CDMs. That is what it comes down to. Just the amount of players from Guendouzi, Tonali, the whole shebang. They may not all fizzle up to the same rating or level, but most definitely the price will always have a massive factor on who you either A, can afford, or B, want to pay the money for. Into Essien's feet out wide, working it really well to say we have got a man sent off very early on in this game. Floats one in. Can we get the header? Oh, if it was just referee. It is. Okay, sometimes you get a little bit lucky, and Zidane's going to step up straight down the middle. We know he's going to move, and it's another great goal, and very well worked from Essien putting forward there. Cannot take it away from Zidane, but a beautiful worked goal, and obviously just that little bit of luck that the animation gave me the penalty. So then we've got Essien at 6.05, so he is dropping considerably, like we showed you in Zidane's one. There is a few icons that are obviously coming in at a top end price, but we've already got closer at 160, at 170 even, 820 for Lahm, 1.4 for Ferdinand, who was about 3.5 on release. So it'll be interesting to see how far these can drop down. With obviously his prime, it's 390. So realistically, I'd say he's got to be somewhere around about the 500k mark. I don't think he can drop too much more yet. I know the upgrade is only really dynamic and obviously probably an in-form upgrade more than anything, but most definitely a solid card. It's a good upgrade. You obviously get a nice dynamic with obviously the trophy and also +1s and 2s on pretty much everything. Again, it depends on what you want to pay. There is going to be better DMs, 4-star, 5-star, 5-star, 5-star DMs that may come in 100k cheaper, 200k cheaper, and it all depends on what you want. A great addition to obviously a Chelsea past and present, never going to dispute that, and the anchor does give him that 93 DM feel, which is always perfect. He had a good pass on him, never complained there. At times dribbling was a little bit stocky, a little bit static, but that's absolutely fine. And then also obviously we've got the cracking defending and physical, which is absolutely perfect. A great card if you want to try a DM out. I think in terms of an icon, you're looking at one of the better ones. There's very few that are under that million. We've got a Matthias, we've got a Hullet, a Vieira. We know they are at a top level, but the price is just ridiculous. If we're looking at a FUT birthday Matthias, that's like 5 to 6 mil, I think. It's probably even more than that. But in general, the top ones are way above budget. If anybody's got 9 to 10 mil to spend, then yes, they are going to be the ones to go for. But it's a great budget icon. If you are looking for an icon, maybe you want a new dynamic, he's going to be sensational to have a look at. And like I say, he's going to potentially drop down even more yet. He obviously won't drop down more than the prime, so we know he's got at least a price pinch of 400 at the minimum. I'd probably add 100k on just for the extra +1. So realistically, I would say he should be coming in anywhere between 450 to 550 in my opinion. Overall wise, I'd give him a solid 9.5. I'd still think there's some things missing in comparison to other DMs, but most definitely the price is nice and the card can defend very well. So let me know down below what you think about Essien. Make sure you like and subscribe on this and catch all the other reviews coming very soon. Apart from that, subscribe. Peace.